Hey guys. Okay, here's a video I was thinking of making about spirits and ghosts and shit. Anyway, this happened back in the 1990s, late 90s. And I was working at the Second Cup in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And I started my day. It was a Saturday or a Sunday. And because I know that because my afternoon shift had no bosses were running around. They were all Saturday and Sunday day off for them. So they never came into work. I either opened the store around 11 o'clock, 10 or 11, and my coworker was already there. And I worked with her 100 times. And she was a cute Taiwanese girl, Taiwan, or I don't know, they're Oriental. She wasn't Chinese, she wasn't Japanese, she wasn't Vietnamese. She was Taiwanese, I think, yeah. Anyway, she had the black tights on. You know, that don't help anything. That really don't help when you gotta work all day. And what I'm getting at is, I'm working with her. Never was, attracted to her. Never. And she was hot. 10 out of 10, straight up, man. But spiritually, we're out of sync. That's the way I see it. That's the way I seen it. Anyway, I'm working with her. For years, I've worked with her. Never spiritually hooked up. Never spiritually was attracted to her. Physically attracted to her, yeah, all day. But spiritually, nothing. It was like a 2x4. If I can remember. She was like a 2x4. Anyway, I don't know what that meant. I don't know nothing at this point in my life about spiritual stuff. I do to a point. I had lots of experiences, but I don't know myself. I don't know how all the chakras work and all the energies flowing and shit. I don't know. I don't know about the spirits, and I don't know about Jesus Christ. I don't know about Regent Priests. I just didn't know. So, I'm working with her 2 hours. Lunchtime comes around. Suddenly I start feeling hot. When you get that internal heat, you know? And in my head, I'm working. I'm thinking about I'm on another planet thinking. But I'm sweating, and it's that internal heat. You all know it. Oh, that's your soul. Yeah, that's your soul, by the way. The internal heat is your soul. That's just one aspect of it. Anyway, all of a sudden I felt the internal heat, and I had stopped, and I was like, what the fuck? I think I'm having a stroke or something. And I'm not sweating. It's like fire coming up from the ground through me. I'm like, what? And I'm baking. I'm giving off heat, soul-wise. But I didn't know my soul, not too much. I did, but not here. It's hard to explain. Not in this category. I never thought it was her. Anyway, I'm looking at her. Well, I'm cleaning, I'm doing something, pouring coffees, and I kept looking at her. And I'm like, but I've never felt that way. I'm starting to catch on, I think, that I'm fucking in heat. I want to mate. But I wasn't even had a heart on. As soon as I looked at her ass and them tights, and I thought, oh shit, I got a heart on. Like that. And then I knew. Then the sexual energy hit me. Boom, it went up. And I'm like, oh fuck. Oh fuck, I didn't need this today. So I walked around with a heart on for about an hour. I fucking couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it. So I got like 7 hours to go with her. I couldn't take it. I had to come up with a fucking plan to get rid of it. Guys, you all been there. So don't fucking say this is fucking crazy, because you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So anyway, my plan was go in the office, use the bathroom in the office, get rid of my problem, and that's that. I couldn't carry on another 7 hours feeling like this. You cannot work and feel like that. So I told her, I said, look, I'm going back in the office to use the washroom. Give me fucking 10, 15 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay. She said, okay. So I go back in there. I'm in the bathroom. Now I gotta describe the back room for you. The back room. You walk in on right hand side, there's a wall, there's 3 shelves with huge boxes for all the coffee cups and coffee lids. We had 3 boxes of coffee cups, small, medium, large boxes. So that's 3 boxes. And we had 3 boxes of each type, all on the shelves. Same with the lids, the coffee lids for takeout coffee. Plus, we had junk stuff you needed, other stuff we were selling, stuff in the store, all piled on these shelves and stacked up in corners and stuff. You walk in, you go to the right, you go to the left, and there's a bathroom door. The desk is kitty corner right here, the office desk, and you go to the bathroom. So I'm in there 5 minutes, jerking the gherkin, and I don't know what happened next. I hit the master stroke, ding, and I was relieved of my problems for the day. Not quite. How do I explain it? About 40 seconds after releasing, I fucking all of a sudden I heard I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm sitting there with my pants down. And I'm like, holy fuck. So I cleaned up as fast as I could. And I'm like, I was afraid to go out there, open the door and look out into the office. But I did. So I had to go. This is the only way I could go. So I cracked open, I turned the doorknob. I went to open the door and it wouldn't open. And I'm pushing. And I'm pushing. And I'm fucking pushing. The door opened. The lock, the door handle turned. It came out, but it wouldn't move. I'm like, holy shit. Finally, I let go on. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? She comes in and says, what the hell's going on? What's going on, Rich? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't been outside yet. Outside the bathroom. She goes, I can hear that all the way. And she's like, Holy fuck. And so I pushed the door, and I would try the door again. And I pushed it a quarter of the way open. And she's like, holy shit. And she's just standing there with her fucking jaw. All the boxes on the shelves. Lots of them. Heavy. Not real heavy, but heavy enough. Were flung and piled up against the door. All the boxes on the 3 shelves flew off, slammed on the door. And I was like, then, as I was pushing the door open, I took a sight, and I could see a Taiwanese guy, spiritually, walking out of the room. She was in the room. I saw a Taiwanese guy, spiritual, he's dead, walking out of the room, walking out of the back office. And I knew, I saw the back of his head. I didn't see him. He was walking away from me. And I saw that. And I was like, you fucker. Then I had to get back to this reality. So I went back to this reality. And she helped me clean up the boxes the best she could. You know, someone had to stay at the till. So I cleaned up all the boxes. And it wasn't just boxes, it was glass, proper glass cups, plastic cups, fucking all kinds of receipts, you know, round receipts on paper, boxes of those. They're really heavy, piled up against the door. So you think, you listen to the people on YouTube or on TV, spiritual people, they don't worry about sex. They don't need sex. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Bullshit. I've got so many goddamn videos on my channel with sex. I still got more to make. But it'll come in time. Oh, anyway, what does it take to have a ghost throw all the boxes at the door, pile them up, and make it stick? They weren't piled up in perfect order. They were piled up and all bundled up together. Now I know what can happen. Now I know the spirit did that. Took every box off the 3 shelves, threw it across the room against the door. And I can barely move a fucking thing with my finger. But nowadays, I can do the same thing as that spirit did. But I can do it in the astral. You can't do it. I can't do it. I can only do it 2% in physical with my spirit. Like, move stuff. Do you understand? In the spirit world, this is what you do. With your soul, say you're dead. You're a dead person. You take all the energy with your hand. You see the pile of boxes? The boxes are your target. You take the energy with your hand and you move just like Darth Vader does. Just like the Yoda. It fucking does the same thing. That's how you do it in the spirit world. So basically, when you're watching Star Wars and the Jedis are fighting and throwing shit around, yeah, man, it's exactly like that. The only thing it says, the only part that says to a spirit, you can't do that, is the seed of doubt. Overcome that seed, and you can do fucking part the waters of the fucking Red Sea. whatever. That's that. Same way you make a gun in the spirit world and shoot your neighbor in the head spiritually. It don't always breach, but you rip his skins apart. When there's a bad guy yelling at me from far, far away, instead of me fucking flying over to him, chasing him around, fuck that. I got tired of that. I did that so many times. The best thing to do is, with your will, grab them and pull them to you. Just pull them. Not with your hands, with your soul, with thought. They come right at you. Turn your fantasy into reality in the spirit world. It works. That's what the Regent Priest told me I was doing. But I didn't even know I was doing it. I thought I was just fucking having fun. But I was actually doing it. I can rip, spirit people are over there yelling at me. I'll rip all his clothes off. And he'll be 20 yards away from me. I can rip his skins off. His soul body skins in the spirit world. He's dead. But he's got a body still. A soul body. With skins. Rip them all off. And then you have guts laying there. You take all the fucking guts. And you will it away. And now he's an invisible ghost. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. You can grab, when you grab a person with your will and pull them towards you and then punch them in the face for chirping at you, it saves you a lot of time and effort. A lot of drama. That's what you can do in the spirit world. I got so many examples, I don't even know where to begin with it, but I'll get into that in another video. So, what was that fucking spirit's issue? I know it now. He was the spirit guide of that girl. That was wrong. I don't even know her name, but anymore. He didn't know the spiritual. When I first started working with her, I got all hot and bothered, but I wasn't horny. I wasn't horny at all. I was just hot. Then when I looked at her ass, it all kicked in. And I was like, oh fuck, I can't do 7 hours like this. Whether he knew it at that point or not, I don't know. I went to the bathroom, started jerking off, and that point, when I finally released myself, he came in and saw me. Fuck. He saw me and got fucking irate, mad. Irate. He got furious. He took his fury and threw the boxes. And he did it just like, he didn't pick up a box and move it and pick up a box. He took all the fucking boxes with his will and slammed them against, with his hand probably. His targets were all the boxes on the shelves. Threw them all to the door. And it takes rage to do that. You can't do it out of love. You can do it out of self-defense and rage and shit. Suppose you can do it, but it's a lot slower. In my experience, anyway. Not here in the physical world. I'm talking the spirit world. When you do it in the spirit world, you can do it. And you know, when you're in a haunted house, or you walk into a room you've never been in before. You walk into a door, into a room, and and the light falls, books fall off the shelves, everything moves around. All of a sudden, the cat takes off. You're like, fuck, I didn't do this. I didn't do it. I didn't swear. I swear I didn't do it. So he's going, fucking, what the hell happened? It happened to me so many fucking times. What it is all the spirits are in there. All the energies are reacting to you. This never happened to me before. The owner of the house says that. Your girlfriend says that. It's never happened to me before. You walk in, and all the shit moves for no fucking reason. Air conditioner's on. Minus 14, minus 60 in the wind, and the air conditioner's on. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. But that's what can happen. That's what happens with the ghosts. That's another experience I had. Later, man.